Been a while. I've been housebound for a few months, and it's time to get out and about. And I'm down where I love it, on the plot. What actually started off, or brought me down the plot earlier, I was told we had a break-in by my mate Lyndon. And when they broke in, they ripped quite a few gates off. Why did they rip mine off? It was not locked. In fact, it wasn't even bloody shut. Anyhow, Lyndon put it back up for us. We've got the gate. I'm probably going to have to put the lock back on. Somebody come in, took a brand new end off the hose pipe, sprinkler. So, you can't trust nobody these days. Anyhow, I wasn't originally going to show the garden because it is a mess. But, no, to be fair, what's done, what's not been done, yeah, I'll put on camera. What the hell. And we can start with the Swedes. Well, the bed with the Swedes and see what's coming up. In this last week or so, was it 20th today? I think it was the 2nd I saw my first seeds. Let's see what's happening. Now I've no idea if this camera can pick it up. Swede marrying, pushing through. I think you see a single seedling, but most of them there's multiple seedlings coming through. I saw about 5 or 6 at the station. But you can also see where the rats have been digging again. But now that the Swede's coming up, I can level the soil out, find out where they're missing. I've got enough time to sow 1 or 2 more seed in to fill the spaces. Now, further over, if I can see, I don't know, but the beetroot's coming through. And further over, just in front of the broad beans, spinach is coming through. Broad beans I grew indoors. Well, a bit leggy, but I'll cane them anyway and use me tape and tool, secure with them. But this is the earliest ones I've sown. Further behind them, the later ones. I'm going to sow raw seed behind them later on today. Right, as regards my potatoes, I had 5 varieties. Give Lyndon his due. He planted them for us. One mistake. I don't know what he's put where. He's never marked the rows. He doesn't know. Can't fault him for that. So, I don't know if they're all the same. I don't know if it's a row from each variety. I'd Sapo Miras, which I was going to put in pots. But like I said, he wasn't to know. And it needs a weeding. But that'll happen in time. Now, these perpetual carnations and the chrysanths, I took them off the bed that my Swedes are now growing in, just for temporary. I will be taking more stock of the cuttings, well, as soon as possible basically. Same with the carnations, but it's way too late. Probably too late now with the carnations, the chrysanths anyway. But we'll get round to them. Well, my greenhouse is now rat free. I've got paving stones down the centre. They can't dig through them buggers, I know. If they do, I'll give up gardening. I can't hardly see through this viewfinder. Or the way the sun is. A sweet corn not far off, ready for going out. As to whether or not I'll bother with them cabbage, I don't know. I don't think so. I've got plenty ready in now. Melons do. No, they're not melons. They're pumpkins. They've got to be pricked out, potted on. With the sweet corn, I've got a few sunflowers, but they're just the small multicoloured ones. I've got some rather the larger ones to sow yet, hopefully today. But I think it's a bit too late to take part in any competitions. and one pepper out of about 12 or 14 that were grown. Me and Linda's got one pepper each. It's the California Wonder big block, sweet block pepper. Much better than nothing. But I've got plenty to clean out here yet, as you can see. I'll get through it. Right, in this bed, at the back, where to be thinned out, is the turnip, white, yeah, the white turnip. I'll remember the name later. Memory's gone. And obviously it's radish. Whoops, nearly slipped. Radish, early, well, the breakfast special. Breakfast special, where the hell did that come from? Well, you know which one I mean, the red and white one. Memory's going with age, I think. And further at the back of the bed, this is my brassica bed. Cabbage. The back two are the red. Can't remember the name of them now. And the three cabbages in front are early Jersey Wakefield. Now I like me greyhound, but I've got none in yet. I also like hispy, but I've got no seed for hispy. But anyhow, this bed was easy to hoe clear. It was mainly animal weeds, but the rest of them, you see what I've got to come across. Basically, apart from a couple of perennials, a quick hoe, done. This middle bed's coming out, and there, hoard that, but onions to go out, which I've no faith in, because I can't guarantee they were water dried. Cactus for the greenhouse, a few tomatoes left. I'll get my afters when I want. I did have Crimson Crush and Crimson Blush. The Crush were advised by Nigel, Muddy Boots. I got them, grew them. Rats ate the bloody lot. Sods. But anyhow, that's the state of the garden I got. I will get through it. Give us time. Right, the top two beds have been weeded. The very top bed has got parsnips and carrots in. I didn't do the usual way because I can't stand, like most you can, and spiral them in. No need to. I think it's very, very good soil. Been sifted so far down. I think that'll do the job. Same with the bed below. That one. But I ran out of sweet candle, and anything I could find basically. I think it's an early nonce I put in, so it should grow fairly quick. Oh, we'll have a harvest this year. I'll have a few harvests. Things they're going okay. I'm not going to complain. It's just unfortunate I come back to a jungle. But my mate's busy. He's got his own plot to sort. Now, when I get that bed cleared, the few onions I've got will be going in there, and I've no faith, like I said. As most of you guys will know, there's an art to watering. Linden, I don't expect him to know, but I expect him to learn. So I'll be clearing that the next day or so, getting the onions in. Let's give them a chance. But the garlic, which is behind everything, you might say the odd leaf sticking up, I don't know. I don't expect anything from that. I've been so long housebound, they were in the modules too long, so I don't expect anything. Not to worry, just means I buy a new variety for the end of the year. Start again. Only this time make sure I'm not housebound. And over the winter, I'm sorry it's handheld, I've been taking a shine with a few cactus, trying to get some to flower. They've gone through the winter, dry, they're now coming to the water, they're going to the greenhouse on the staging. Just see if I get anything to flower, basically. And I tried a few fruit seeds. Put the camera down a second. That's a lime. I don't even know if it's in view. That's a lime. I sent it for a packet of seeds, same as I did last year. What I got last year, mostly in the packet, split in half with that dry. This year, out of 2 dozen seeds, I've got 6 to germinate. Same as I've got 2 oranges germinated. I'm waiting for lemon seeds to germinate yet. Now, behind the cactus, I don't know if I'm picking it up or not. I've got a tray with some leeks in. I want to put, they're all in modules, I want to put each module in a bigger pot, because they're not going out until the first early potatoes are lifted. So I've got plenty of time to make. I hope this camera's picking them up. I can't really see. Right, I took the top collar off because we're starting to rot, and it says I'm putting no carrots in here, it's all seeds for the hungry season, hungry gap. The usual stuff, winter cabbage and whatnot, including the flowers, a few wallflowers for the spring, whatnot. They're all in there. So I made use of this, put the bottom bed, there's one below it, it'll go. That comfrey is getting chopped up shortly and put in a container. Well, that's a spuds weighted from this side. 5 row, 3 spuds in a row, out of 5 1 kilo bags. That's crap. I set up for 2 more kilo bags, but they haven't arrived yet. Never mind. That's something better than nothing. Oh boy. So it's flying now. Well, I think I'll call it a day. At least I've seen what I've got potato wise. Yeah, mate has got a lot to learn. Not even named up. I don't know if they're out of one packet or they're out of a number of packs of seed potatoes. I'll just have to keep an eye on them. See what I can do. I've still got plenty of weeding to do. Not a problem with that. Still plenty of birds about as well. You probably heard the old blackbird. But I did have some mail calls. Unfortunately, I can't show them here. Monty from My Family Garden. Yes, I did receive the seeds. They were in my bag. Somebody's been mooching. God knows why. And they've been removed. But it's too late to sow them this year for me. Now I've got a rat-proof greenhouse. I've got something to look forward to next year. Kelly from Kelly's Kitchen Garden, I believe I might have put that on the end of the last video. She realised I couldn't reach up for runner beans, so she sent me a number of packets of dwarf beans and sugar peas. So definitely putting them in. I wanted them in today, but things have just got on top of us. I've run my energy out. Yeah, there was one more mail. Took some getting from Ronald Shaw. It was a story in itself, and we don't need to go over it. But we eventually got them at this end. And Ronald Shaw donated me 2 grow lights. And what a fantastic piece of equipment they are. I never believed in growing stuff at home because of the difference in temperatures, even to a greenhouse. But it worked. And I am going to do it again. Now, I haven't even took a photograph of the grow light. I mean, it's pointless doing any video alone. I can't do it at home. We've got a pad at the one, should it's big up. a guinea pig that bites at the bars all the time, a dog that barks its own shadow, and a daughter who plays music where you think the singers had throat problems. Because if they don't, they should have. But anyhow, maybe just sometime in the future I'll be able to take a photograph. I'll put it online. But even the way Ronald had it set up in a box, lined out with silver foil, it done the job brilliantly. Enough for me to have 3 lots grown, bring down here just for the bloody rats to eat. Well, now, as you're saying, my greenhouse is rat proof. And I'm looking forward to the rest of this season. I will have a harvest, or a number of harvests. Even though I'm doing it the way my granddad used to, before he could afford a greenhouse. Well, he couldn't afford a greenhouse, he built his own. That's how it started them days. But, my seeds are sown in the garden. What I've had grown. Well, I've got a few rilla beans out. Me onions, like I said, I don't expect them anything because watering is an art. And if you don't get it right, them onions are going to bolt. But I'm going to give them a chance. Hopefully the ground will be cleared tomorrow, they'll be out. That's something less to worry about. I'm happy. I love it down here. I love it down here. In fact, I should have been coming down earlier. So what everybody says. So, till next time, take care.